How's it going, everyone? We've got new features and some updates to show y'all, so let's get right into it. Let's go to the new feature first. So we have got a new category, an entire new category called Hole Previews. This one right here. And those are just the simple overlays for tee shots and flyovers with like a drone that show the whole info. So here's some examples of that. Hole preview templates also look really good with vertical content when you're filming reels or shorts. Shout out to the boys at Dingler's Golf for this clip right here. And then you'll also notice that we've got a scoreboards coming soon. This is currently under development right now. Let's take a look at these new hole previews. So this is the template that we've got right now, the classic template. Scroll down to the customize and preview, and you can see, just like all the other categories, that you can change the colors to whatever you like. The opacity changes the background, and then you can download a single overlay. This also works with bulk generation when you generate all of the overlays. And I know that this is the much preferred method, but we'll just show you a little bit about what it looks like real quick. So you got your hole that you can edit, the par that you can also change, and then the distance and the distance unit. Now, one thing that we have noticed is that it's not exactly straightforward. If you want to generate a bunch and them to all be in meters, the default is yards. So if you wanted to generate in meters, you would have to come down to this section and just make sure that your distance unit is selected on meters. You could also do that with stroke cards. So let's pick a stroke card and just go down to this same area, meters selected, yards selected. So that is where you do that. It's not that obvious, and we might fix that down the line. But for now, that's how you do it. So I'll just leave this in meters when I go down to generate bulk, just so that you can see that it applies. So yeah, you could download a single overlay, or get down to the bread and the butter, the good stuff, and use the scorecard to generate overlays automatically. So let's fast forward through that. All right, we've got this filled out with 2 players, and we can just go ahead and click these 2 just to show that they all work nicely together. So now we can generate, test. There we go. It's making the stroke cards. Now it's making the stroke cards for Joe. That's 201 individual graphics that you do not have to waste your time making. All you got to do is fill out this scorecard, and then it just generates it for you. That's the perk of that, the automatic generator, is it really saves you some time. Not some time, it saves you a lot of time. It's filling all the templates out by hand in Canva. No thanks. Now we're on the scorecards. Joe's scorecard. And you'll see it real quick. Hole preview. And there we go. Okay, here we are. And you can see, just like before, stroke cards, scorecards, they have their folders with all the information in it. That works just like before, but we've got the hole previews folder now, and it's got 1 through 18. And whatever you styled it, it'll show up. That's what it'll look like. And then you can just drag it into your timeline like you do with the other overlays. So hole 1, par 4, 330 meters. See, we switched it to meters and it stuck. It held over. So that's how you control the distance unit if you happen to be playing in a part of the world that does not use yards. And then we can find another random hole. Hole 10, par 5, 469 meters. So there you go. that is the new hole previews category. We hope that y'all can take full advantage of it. It's pretty simple, but a big part of golf content is those drone flyovers and the tee shots, and it's just something super simple. Maybe you don't want to fool with all of the stroke card and the scorecard editing. I get that sometimes it takes a while to throw those into the timeline, but the whole previews, super simple, super quick, nice and easy. All right, and then the last thing that we added was a little link to the YouTube channel so you can watch some of our tutorials on how to use it. If you're new to the website, if you're new to Golf Score Studio, you can come and watch some tutorials. So you click that, and it'll take you to the tutorials playlist on the Golf Score Studio YouTube channels. Yeah, that's the tutorials playlist. That's the link that it takes you to. And, this nice little button that looks pretty crisp. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you can enjoy the update. Leave a comment on this video in the comment section about things you like, what you think of the whole previews, if you're excited for scoreboards, or maybe any other ideas that you have that we could add. We have tons of ideas, so let us know what you think, what you're looking for, what you want out of Golf Score Studio, and we'd be happy to give it a shot. Thanks for watching.